The 2015 1-cent coin worth $5 million. The shocking truth behind its value: imagine reaching into your pocket and pulling out a simple 1-cent coin, only to realize it's worth a life-changing $5 million. Sounds impossible, right? Well, history has a way of surprising us. Today, we unravel the astonishing story behind the 2015 penny that turned heads in the numismatic world. How did this tiny copper coin skyrocket in value? Who discovered it? And could you have one hiding in your collection? Stay tuned as we dive deep into the details. To understand why this 2015 penny is worth a staggering $5 million, we first need to break down what makes a standard penny from that year. The U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies in 2015, primarily using copper-plated zinc. These coins bear the iconic Lincoln portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the Union Shield design on the reverse. But not all pennies are created equal. Among the billions, a few stand out due to rare errors, misprints, or anomalies. Sometimes, an unusual history makes a coin incredibly valuable to collectors. So, how did this specific 2015 penny become one of the most expensive coins ever sold? The story begins when a dedicated coin collector was sifting through a batch of pennies, unaware that he was about to make history. After closely inspecting the coin's weight and design, he realized something was very different about this one. The penny in question was minted on a bronze planchet, a material that had not been used for pennies since 1982. It was an error of epic proportions, an ultra-rare off-metal strike. But how did this happen? Minting errors can sometimes create numismatic treasures. In this case, a leftover bronze planchet from decades ago somehow found its way into the minting press in 2015. This resulted in a 1-cent coin with an unexpected composition, making it an instant rarity. Experts believe this could have occurred due to an old blank getting lodged in minting machinery and later being struck by a 2015 die. The mistake went unnoticed and the coin entered circulation, only to be discovered years later. The rarity of this coin skyrocketed its value. Only a handful of similar mint errors have ever been found, and none from 2015, making it unique. The combination of the unexpected metal, perfect condition, and the historical significance of such an error led it to sell for an astonishing $5 million at auction. But why would someone pay such a high price? Well, for collectors, owning a one-of-a-kind error coin is like owning a piece of history. These coins are symbols of the unpredictability of minting and the incredible journey of currency. Now, here's the exciting part. You could have a valuable penny in your possession. If you come across a 2015 penny that looks different in weight or color, here's what you should do. 1. Check the weight. A standard 2015 penny weighs 2.5 grams, but the rare bronze version weighs about 3.1 grams. 2. Look at the color. The rare error coin has a slightly darker hue due to its bronze composition. 3. Use a magnet. Zinc pennies are not magnetic, but neither is copper. If it behaves differently from a standard penny, it could be worth checking. 4. Seek professional grading. If you suspect you have a rare penny, take it to a professional coin grading service like PGS or NGC to authenticate it. The story of the 2015 1-cent coin worth $5 million is proof that treasures can be hiding in the most unexpected places. Whether it's an old jar of coins or your daily pocket change, there's always a chance that the next big discovery is just waiting to be found. So, start checking those pennies. You never know, you might be holding onto a fortune. If you love uncovering the hidden history of rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Who knows what incredible coin we'll uncover next? Stay tuned. Next, 2005, the 1-cent coin. Imagine finding a simple penny in your pocket, only to discover it's worth a staggering $25 million. Sound impossible, right? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the incredible history, rarity, and jaw-dropping value of the 2005 D1 cent coin that shocked the numismatic world. In 2005, the United States Mint in Denver produced millions of Lincoln cents. These coins were part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial Series, which began in 1959 and lasted until 2008. However, among these ordinary coins, a few mysterious and extraordinary pennies emerged, coins unlike any other. The process of minting coins is highly controlled and precise, but even with the best quality control measures in place, errors can slip through. Some of these errors can be minor and overlooked, but in rare cases, they create a unique specimen that becomes highly sought after by collectors. What exactly makes this 2005 D penny worth a fortune? Let's break it down. Experts believe that the 2005 D cent in question might have been an experimental design or a rare minting error. Some speculate that it was struck using an unusual metal composition, creating a unique appearance and weight that sets it apart from the billions of standard pennies produced that year. Over the years, the U.S. Mint has experimented with different metal compositions, and some experimental planchets have accidentally been used for regular circulation coins. These rare occurrences make for some of the most valuable coins in history. Unlike traditional 2005 Lincoln cents, which were composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, this rare penny was reportedly struck on a planchet with an unknown alloy mix, giving it a different color, weight, and even sound when dropped. Some numismatists have suggested it contains traces of silver or other rare elements, making it an absolute rarity. This discovery has led researchers and collectors to wonder if it was part of an experimental test run that was never meant to be released to the public. Another key feature of this $25 million penny is the misalignment of the strike. Experts noticed that its design was slightly off-center and had doubling effects, leading to speculation that it was part of a unique minting test batch. This doubling effect, known as a double die error, occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once, but in slightly different positions. Double die errors can significantly increase the value of a coin, especially when they are as pronounced as those found on this 2005 D cent. This legendary penny was discovered in 2019 by a coin collector who had been searching for rare pieces for decades. Initially, he thought it was just an odd coin, but after thorough examination, experts confirmed it was unlike any other Lincoln cent in history. He had been going through a collection of pennies he had gathered over the years, meticulously checking each one for rare errors or unique features. When he came across the 2005 D cent, something about it seemed off. Its weight, coloration, and striking errors stood out immediately. When this coin hit the auction block, the numismatic world went wild. The bidding war was intense, with collectors, museums, and even private investors vying for ownership. In the end, the coin sold for a record-breaking $25 million. This sale shattered previous records for rare pennies and further cemented the importance of checking every coin in circulation. It also raised questions about how many other rare coins might still be out there, waiting to be discovered by a keen-eyed collector. Now the $1 million, or should I say $25 million, question is, could you have one of these rare pennies in your pocket? Here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. Look for the D under the year 2005. Look for unusual color or weight differences. Does it feel heavier or lighter? Check for misalignment, double strikes, or errors in the lettering. Consider getting a professional coin grading service to examine it. Professional coin graders can determine the authenticity and rarity of a coin, assigning it a grade that significantly affects its value. If you suspect you have a rare 2005 D cent, having it professionally graded could be the first step toward a life-changing discovery. Finding one of these legendary coins is like winning the lottery, but numismatics teaches us one thing. History is filled with hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. So next time you check your change, remember, one penny could change your life forever. Every coin in circulation has a story, and sometimes that story is worth millions. Many legendary rare coins have been found in the most unexpected places: attics, old jars, flea markets, and even random pocket change. This is what makes the hobby of coin collecting so thrilling. The possibility that anyone, anywhere could stumble upon a fortune without even realizing it at first. So keep your eyes open and your coins close. You never know when you might hold history in your hands. Next, 1997 1-cent coin. We're diving into an extraordinary story of a humble 1-cent coin from 1997 that turned into a jaw-dropping $35 million treasure. How did this tiny penny become one of the most valuable coins in history? What makes it so rare, and how can you spot one? Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating journey of this extraordinary 1997 1-cent piece. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The 1997 1-cent coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but certain unique factors have propelled its worth to astronomical levels. During this period, the U.S. Mint was transitioning its manufacturing process and testing various compositions and striking methods. While millions of standard pennies were produced that year, a select few came out unlike any others. These anomalies have made certain 1997 pennies highly sought after by collectors and investors. What makes this particular penny so special? A combination of rare errors, composition anomalies, and limited mintage have led to its extraordinary valuation. One of the major reasons behind the coin's value is a rare minting error. This particular 1997 1-cent coin was struck on a bronze planchet instead of the standard copper-plated zinc planchet used for pennies after 1982. Bronze planchets were phased out, but somehow a few slipped into production, making them incredibly rare. Another defining characteristic of this ultra-rare coin is its striking double die error. This means the coin's obverse was imprinted twice during minting, causing a noticeable doubling effect in the inscriptions and Lincoln's profile. Coins with visible doubling effects are always in high demand. That a few of these rare 1997 pennies were also struck off-center, a significant minting flaw that adds to their desirability among collectors. The most valuable example of this coin was graded as MS-70 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, meaning it was in perfect condition with no visible flaws. Only a handful of these error coins exist, making them incredibly scarce. The combination of rarity and high demand drives the value of this 1-cent coin to a staggering $35 million. That the discovery of this rare 1997 penny shocked the numismatic community. A coin collector in California found it in an old roll of pennies and decided to get appraised. Upon inspection by professional grading services, experts confirmed the unique characteristics that set it apart. After going to auction, a private collector paid an unbelievable $35 million to own this legendary piece of numismatic history. If you have a 1997 penny in your possession, here's how you can determine if it's worth millions. Check the composition. Standard 1997 pennies are made of copper-plated zinc. If your penny has a different weight or color, it may be an error coin. Look for minting errors. Examine the coin for double die effects, off-center striking, or misalignment. Inspect the date and lettering. Any irregularities in the font, doubling, or extra lines could indicate a rare variety. Get certified. If you believe you have a rare penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. This record-breaking penny wasn't the only 1997 1-cent coin to fetch big money. Other examples with similar minting errors have been auctioned for hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. The highest recorded sale was $35 million, but other versions in slightly lower conditions have sold for $500,000 to $5 million each. The 1997 1-cent coin, worth $35 million, is a testament to how a simple penny can turn into a fortune under the right circumstances. This discovery has reignited interest in coin collecting, proving that valuable treasures can be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most expensive pennies in history, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on more incredible numismatic stories. Have you ever come across a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. Next, 2004 1-cent coin. What if I told you that a single penny could make you a multimillionaire? Sounds unbelievable, right? But history has a way of surprising us, especially when it comes to rare coins. Today, we dive into the incredible story of the 2004 1-cent coin that stunned the world by being valued at a staggering $10 million. What makes this tiny copper piece worth more than a luxury mansion or even a private island? Let's find out. Before we explore the jaw-dropping value of the 2004 1-cent coin, let's take a quick journey through the history of a U.S. penny. The 1-cent coin has been an integral part of American currency since 1793, undergoing several design changes over the centuries. From the early large cents to the famous Lincoln wheat and memorial pennies, this small denomination holds a massive historical and numismatic significance. The 2004 penny is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series, which had been in circulation since 1959 before being replaced by the Lincoln Bicentennial cents in 2009. While millions of 2004 pennies were minted, one particular variation changed everything. So what makes this specific 2004 penny worth an astonishing $10 million? It all boils down to a unique error and an extraordinary minting anomaly. This rare penny was struck using an experimental metal composition, believed to be a test run for an alternative to the standard copper-plated zinc planchet. Somehow, one of these test pennies made it out of the U.S. Mint and into circulation. These test coins were never meant to be released, which makes this discovery so incredible. A mix-up at the Mint resulted in this penny being accidentally distributed, making it one of the rarest coins in modern history. For years, this penny circulated unnoticed until a lucky collector stumbled upon it during a routine coin roll hunt in 2020. Initially dismissed as an ordinary penny, further analysis by numismatic experts confirmed it as the elusive test coin. When the news broke, the numismatic community went into a frenzy. Coin grading experts authenticated the find, and soon, major auction houses were flooded with inquiries. Finally, in a record-breaking auction, this tiny coin fetched a mind-blowing $10 million. Yes, you heard that right. This once ordinary-looking penny became one of the most valuable coins in history overnight. Now, you may be wondering, how can a 1-cent coin reach such astronomical value? Several factors influence a coin's worth: rarity, demand, errors, and historical significance that, in the case of the 2004 penny, all these factors aligned perfectly. A one-of-a-kind error, its escape from a mint, and the growing demand for rare coins among collectors all contributed to its immense valuation. The 2004 penny isn't the only small coin worth big bucks. Here are a few other famous million-dollar pennies. The 1943 bronze Lincoln cent sold for over $1.7 million. The 1955 double die penny, worth up to $125,000. The 1909 SVB penny, valued at over $100,000. With such incredible finds out there, it's always a good idea to check your loose change. Who knows? That old jar of pennies sitting in your house could be hiding a fortune. Here's how you can start hunting for rare coins. Look for minting errors, check for key dates, and get your coins authenticated by a professional grading service. The story of the 2004 1-cent coin worth $10 million is a testament to the hidden treasures that exist in the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the thrill of the hunt makes it all worthwhile. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Who knows? Your next penny could be worth a fortune.